Hey guys, what's up? Nick Ortiz, long time no see. I'm here with Kevin, and today we're just going to go over some passing sequences. Pretty much the idea, at least for me, when I think about passing, is this trilemma that I've been doing from the standing position, especially when I put somebody in supine. One of these ideas I got from watching Kolabate, where after he throws the legs on by, drops to two knees, gets really, really close in terms of the level change. And because of that, there's a lot of options that are available, especially when somebody doesn't push back into me or they do push back into me. So if Kevin's in supine, from here, first things first, my lead leg splits the center line. As I walk forward towards Kevin, I can't just walk where now I'm presenting inside position and he starts to off balance me. That's not good for me. So my lead leg splits the center line, my head far exceeds my knee, and my hands are in front of my lead leg to protect my leg. As I come forward, I'm going to take two grips here on top of the ankles. What I'm going to look to do to load Kevin up is I'm going to look to take my head in one direction and point the legs in the other. So Kevin feels like I'm going to pass to his left. As I feel Kevin's legs pushing back into my hands because he wants to bring his legs back into me, I throw his legs on by and I immediately drop to two knees. From this position with this extreme kind of level change, if Kevin doesn't turn back into me and he feels like I'm an impediment, it's really easy for me to pummel my left hand inside of the hip line, replace it with my right hand, and then from there, we can start to pass. We can start to come up shin pin, whatever we like. And if he turns back into me, it's a really easy pin from there. Now, what tends to happen is, as we're coming in, again, I make that side step. I feel Kevin pushing back into me. So I throw the legs on by. As I drop to two knees, what I want to make sure of is that I'm not on my shoelaces. I want to be on my toes. So when Kevin pushes back into me, he helps me come back up to a standing position. So when I'm here, I feel Kevin pushing back into me. If I can, the right hand is on the hip. My left hand is on top of this knee. Kevin continues to push. I stand up, good head position, and I push this knee on down. I flare my right elbow. So now I dominate the space in between the two knees. So I dominate the inside position relative to the two knees. I'm going to lift my right heel up and just drop into this space, where now my forehead is on that shoulder. I can begin to flatten Kevin, and I can begin to start the camp from here, taking my time, pummeling to the inside position, and going to work from there. Now, the last part of this trilemma is we throw the legs on by. Now, instead of pushing this leg down, maybe I can't. So as Kevin pushes back into me, maybe his two knees point up to the ceiling. So I can't push this leg down. I take a step to the left. My hand, left hand, which was once on the inside, goes here on the side of the knee, pretty much on top of the thigh. And I just run to north-south. And from there, now, my head is going into the sternum. It's going to be difficult for Kevin to keep his knees and elbows together. And from there, we can start working. Again, guys, once you get used to this sort of trilemma with the passing, throwing the legs on by and dropping to two knees, a lot of opportunities open up and you can begin to combine everything together. So if I come in, I throw the legs on by, I feel Kevin pushing, I throw everything. Kevin starts pushing back into me. Maybe I run to north-south. Maybe I'm not having success in north-south and he's bringing these knees in tight, tight, tight. So I run back and I throw the legs back over again. Kevin pushes back into me. Now I start to collapse, so on and so forth. So again, guys, thank you, Kevin. Hopefully that makes sense. I want you guys to think about passing in the sense of using these moves in combination to pretty much put a lot of stress on your partner's guard or your opponent's guard. And then over time, you could start to really make a lot of progress in your passing. Because this is what passing looks like, especially for beginners. If Kevin's down, they run into a little adversity. Maybe somebody's hand fighting or doing a great job. They pull back and away, and then they go back in. Instead, even if Kevin is doing a great job here, I'm always going to disconnect myself from Kevin. I'm always going to look to move in some kind of way, get his legs away from me, and then start to really put stress on my partner, staying in the pocket. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. Kevin, I appreciate it. Right now I'm at MushinMMA. So, Lubov, just do a 360 of the gym really quick. Just do a full rotate. Boom. There's Tony. There he is. Look at that. Boom. Heck yeah. Look at that. Check that out. There's Ronnie. Boom. Heck yeah. Look at that. There's Hawk. Boom. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe if you, want to do all that cool stuff. And, catch you guys around. Thank you.